I'm already streaming.
Perfect.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Oh, I wanted to also add some music this time. Are you playing music right now? I'll just
Yep.
hit this. It might be... It's the same playlist as yours, but it's slightly different.
Okay.
Let me check to see if the music is too loud. Hey, what's up, Dagger Cards? Do you hear the background music going through? Is it too loud?
I'm not hearing any background music.
Turn it up a little bit.
And it looks like your stream is not actually playing right now.
It's not?
Nope. It says waiting for fervent smiles.
Oh, maybe it just takes a second. Or just hit refresh, maybe? Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I'm
Live.
all good. Yeah, I'm ready to go here.
I just need to know if the Spotify is going through or not. I get my gloves. Did you figure it out?
Yep, I refreshed and I can see everything happening now.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Now I noticed that I'm not seeing your thing here. I think I have to fix one thing. 1 second. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. So now it actually shows when we're talking in Discord as well, so that people can see when Brent's talking, since he doesn't have video.
Oh, cool.
And it'll see when you're talking, and it'll see when I'm
Yeehaw.
talking.
Oh, nice.
All right. Bear with me, everyone. Just getting a few things finalized here. Got my gloves on. You like my shirt, by the way?
Very festive.
Yeah, you got some, what is that, Hawaiian
Yeah,
pattern or something?
I'm getting ready
Colorful.
for summer. The snow's melting. I'm ready to go. I am not
Get
waiting
ready.
around.
Fantastic day today.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was raining. What do you mean?
Oh, that was this morning. This afternoon was gorgeous.
Oh, was it? I was out all morning and it was raining all day.
We got the rain later here today.
Yeah, so I got a Toronto Transit Commission box of Toonies, which
Okay.
are machine wrapped, but the good kind of machine wrapped.
Oh.
Also, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, I see some very shiny ones in here. 2024s. But anyway, I'm not going to get into those first. I'm going to do the paper ones first.
Sweet. My box, the teller opened in front of me, and she took like a few rolls out, but this was from TD in Toronto.
Oh, cool.
It's all brown rolls.
Yeah. Hey, BH. Thanks for coming in, man.
My box
Excited.
appears to be fairly generic. It's got a stamp from a company called Valgard Security out of Concord.
Oh, okay.
And an old Coin Canada stamp from ages ago.
An old
Ooh.
one, huh? Well, you know, I think the stamps are just worn out because I've seen a lot of those before too, and they're not necessarily old. They just don't apply enough ink. All right, I got my focus here. Okay, let's get into it.
My first Toonie hunt.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
This is not my first. It's definitely not Brent's first.
No, I've done many boxes of Toonies.
I've heard.
Take a guess, Dan. Take a guess and chat too if you want to partake. So Brent, BWJM, is the creator of CamelToeToonies.ca, and somebody take a guess, a dollar amount on how much value of Toonies that Brent has gone through. Take a wild guess. Wild guess. I'm curious what people think.
I think it was hinted toward in the chat today in the Discord, so I don't want to say anything, but I'm gonna guess a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
sure the box number was stated today, or the box count.
Well, I can tell you this: it's 6 digits.
Yeah.
6 digits value. Yeah. So we've got somebody with us today that is very knowledgeable on these Toonies. Very
Awesome.
knowledgeable. How many, Brent, I believe you had loaned some silver proof Toonies to Cadwell Hunter, and he did a video about that. Is that true?
Were they silver proof? I don't think they were silver proof.
They had
I think
some
it
kind of
was the
silver
Z
content,
Dollard
right?
one. I think it was the Z Dollard Toonie.
The Z Dollard? Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe it was a coincidence then, because I did watch a video of Cadwell Hunter doing a video of, I believe it was a sterling proof Toonie, and he said it was on loan from his friend Brent. Doesn't necessarily mean it was you, but I thought I would take a stab at that coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think I lent him one of those.
Okay. It was an
He
older
may have
video.
bought one off me or something like that, but I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My wife guessed that he did. Brent searched 150,000.
150,000?
Yeah.
It looks like BH is saying 250,000. No, keep going, boys and girls.
More than $250,000. Just think about that for a second. Like, BH guessed 250 boxes, and that's not enough. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I've only done about, I don't know. I actually, I'd have to check my spreadsheet, but I've done anywhere from 50 to 70 boxes myself. But I am nowhere near in the territory that BWJM is in.
Wow. And it took you that long to get the Northern Lights one, eh?
Yeah, I actually... Isaac Solomon, I think, is that not ISO? Crazy three-way. I did finally get a glow-in-the-dark Toonie. Was that on Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
on
last time you
Thursday.
searched, I think,
the first one. Speaking of which, there's the non-colorized. It's like it had a calling right when you said that. Isaac, BWJM is in audio only, which is what the Discord audio is up here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a camera set up to do his hunt, but he is hunting. He's going through them, and he's just going to tell us a tale.
Yeah, so I've got a box of Toonies I picked up at the bank today, and I'm going through it just like these guys are. And I'll let you know when I find anything interesting. So far, I've just gone through the first roll. Absolutely nothing interesting. Absolutely.
And that's the same thing with me on my first roll.
I got a little something here. I got a black ring. Yeah, black ring. First time I've seen this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's your first hit.
Wait. First time you've seen a black ring Toonie? No.
I've never hunted Toonies before, so I haven't even seen one in circulation yet. This is the first time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. I gotta be
so
doing a lot of
do you want to
firsts.
keep people guessing about how many Toonies I've gone through?
I think that's long enough.
Reveal later on in the thing, or?
It's up to you if you want to. Yeah, sure, we could do that. If people remember.
Yeah. Let's leave people in suspense for at least an hour, and let people keep guessing and see what people think. Because you never know, new people might join in too.
Yep.
have a little bit of fun with it. So, yeah, for anybody who has just joined us, we're guessing how many Toonies I have roll hunted over the last few years. And just to narrow things down specifically, we're talking about 2021 to 2022, when I was going pretty hard at it looking for counterfeit Toonies. And then I took a major break, and I've probably only done a couple of boxes since then.
And there's another one. I'm keeping those ones. I like them. How's it going, John Chum? Thanks for checking in, man. What? 25,000 rolls?
Whoa.
25,000 rolls. Well, there's 20 rolls in a box, so you're saying about 1,250 boxes? That's a fair bit. No, that's a little high. That's a little high.
That would be a $1.25 million worth of Toonies. If my math is correct.
Alright, first commemorative of the night. Anybody want to guess what it is? It's not colored, and it did not come in colored versus plain. Anybody want to take a guess? What'd I get?
400 years of Quebec.
No.
Can I guess again?
Sure.
Boreal. Boreal forest.
Nope.
Okay.
Dan, you want to give it a guess?
The Nunavut?
Nope. You got
No?
one more guess. Anybody in chat want to give it a guess? What commemorative did I get?
A little bit early, Maple Leaf, yep. It's hard for me to set a specific time because we just kind of go when we're ready. You think Maple Leaf says it's a fake. That's not really commemorative, but...
No, not a fake. It's a genuine coin. It's the 2015 John McDonald.
Aha!
Nice.
John A. McDonald. Thanks for stopping in, Maple Leaf, by the way. I appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Isaac is ISO in the Discord there, because it sounds like he was looking for a 2002 dot. Do I keep the nickels? I do. I absolutely do. Yep. You've done over 1,000 box of nickels. That is crazy.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's insane.
My goodness. That's dedication. Hey, Marty. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed you today. Sounds like something came up or whatever, I'm sure. Speaking of nickels.
I got the Nunavut Toonie there.
Did you?
Yep.
I swear, it's like you just say something about a Toonie and it just pops up.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, let's see if that works. I want another colored Northern Lights Toonie. No. It's a fake. No, just kidding. I actually haven't gotten a fake yet, believe it or not. But I'm only on 3 rolls.
Oh, there's a colorized there. Bill Reed, 2020.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. I've seen that one before.
I do not have a tray. You mean like a full roll? I don't have a tray that stacks full rolls. I just put them right back in the boxes. A fun fact, speaking of stacking in boxes, these Toonie boxes are absolutely perfect for putting flips in. You can stack
really,
a
eh?
whole bunch of flips in
they
them.
are.
They're
Time to keep
almost
it.
perfect size. Yep. And you can ask for one for free from your bank. You just have to ask. They'll give one to you. Just say, I want a box. An empty box of, or even a unfolded one. They'll give it to you. I have loads of supplies, all courtesy of the banks. I have paper rolls of all denominations. I have boxes. John
I
Chum
got,
says he's been finding less and less fakes. So, I want to say...
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. A couple weeks ago, though, I had hunted an ARP stamped and sealed box of Toonies, and I received 14 fakes. So that leads me to believe that either they're not using the actual alloy recovery program on the Toonies, or the fakes are using the same material. Care to comment on that one, Brent?
I have a funny feeling that whatever ARP was processing that box, they probably weren't calibrating to pull those fakes out.
So you think that they should be pulled out by the ARP system?
Well, should and whether or not I expect them to are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Should, yes, the government through its ARP partners should be pulling these things out. Are they? Clearly not. Otherwise, this problem would have disappeared.
What
almost
would
faster than it
be
started.
what would be in Toonies that would be worth the ARP removing? Like, did they switch from like a solid
question.
to a plated version, or like would it even be worth their time in the first place?
That's a good question, because they're obviously not pulling out all of the pre-security stuff, so 2012 and earlier. They're not pulling any of that out. And that stuff would net them a whole bunch of nickel, because all the rings would have been solid nickel at that point. But they're obviously not doing that. I think all they're really doing for Toonies is, making sure that there's 50 in a roll and that they're reasonably fit for circulation.
Yeah, that makes
Isaac
sense.
says that there's probably less Toonies because people like us are keeping them. I actually do not keep them.
Good point.
Yeah, I do not keep them, and I think it's technically illegal to keep them, so I wouldn't be announcing that if that's your end game is. I can tell you that I have now in place a program at one of my banks where the bank manager is actually willing to take all of the fake Toonies that I find and replace them with legitimate Toonies, which for some reason took a lot longer than you think it should, but they had to go through the proper channels first to make sure that it was okay for them to take it. But I do have a spot
You're
now.
lucky.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky. A lot of banks would take a more pessimistic approach and say, well, prove that you got it from us. Otherwise, it's just a hot potato sort of thing.
A lot of the banks have no idea what the fake Toonies even look like, or that they exist.
No,
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Marty fell asleep outside. Was it really that nice out there, Marty? I bet it was, because it was like 15 degrees here yesterday. Oops, I knocked my camera around. And it was really nice yesterday, so I'm sure you got that weather today. Marty is out east.
Oh, nice.
You've got rain coming, probably tomorrow, so good luck with that. Hey, David Carlisle. Thanks for stepping in, man. It's good to see you. For those that are just joining, today Dan and I are chatting with BWJM, who is the creator of the Camel Toe Toonies website, which is an excellent resource if you have any questions or curious about anything to do with the fake Toonies. And it's not just the Camel Toe Toonies, is it, Brent?
No, there's several other different kinds of varieties of fake Toonies that have been out there. Some more prevalent in circulation than others, too.
I know that there's some pretty hilarious looking Toonies, known as the Z-Dollared Toonie. There's also a couple other not as maybe prevalent fake Toonies known as Montreal mints. There's no mint in Montreal. What's that all about?
Montreal Mint, that's actually the most prevalent counterfeit Toonie prior to the Camel Toes.
Interesting.
So before the Camel Toes came out, those were the ones that you could find quite readily in circulation. You can still find them today. When I was going through Toonie boxes a couple years ago, I was finding them all over the place. I've found quite a number of them. And again, you can still find them today. And I would say, even today, they're probably the second most common counterfeit Toonie out there, after the Camel Toes. So going back to your question, what's the Montreal Mint all about? Well, that's a private, I guess it was a token manufacturing company or something like that,
Oh.
that decided that they were going to make some counterfeit toonies, and it just so happened to be located in Montreal, and got the nickname the Montreal Mint.
That's interesting. John Chum said that... Was it you, John? You found half a box of buried fake toonies, took it to the bank, and they confiscated it. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
That is crazy. And Isaac's...
What do you mean by buried?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might have missed a chat there. Say that again, John Chum? I'm curious as to what you meant there by that. And I must have missed it. I scrolled up, but I didn't see it. And Isaac said that he went through 3 boxes of quarters and didn't find any silver. That's crazy, man. Whereabouts in the country are you? Because, yeah, it happens, though, you know. Like, I have sometimes gone through 8, 12 boxes, and I just get absolutely skunked every single time. And it sucks. It kind of discourages you from doing it, but keep going, because you will get some. Trust me, you will.
Yep.
Also, hey,
when
Nick.
It rains, it pours.
Thanks for checking in, Nick. I'm really glad to see you. Had some time. I know you're really busy. Found It Buried. Oh, Found It Buried is a YouTuber. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So...
Okay, I understand. So they found a half box of counterfeit toonies.
Man, that would be rough. Yeah, I think... see, that's kind of why I took the approach when I had a bunch of fake ones. I didn't just bring them to the bank and say, hey, I've got all these fake ones. What do you want to do about it? I actually started asking them questions before bringing them in and said, hey, you know, I bought a box here, and I would never do it to a bank that doesn't know me, but this bank does know me. And I said, hey, I've got a bunch of fake toonies that came in a box. What am I supposed to do with them? And they looked into it for me. But, yeah, that would be a big, big kick in the pills, losing $500. Thanks for that information, Nick. I appreciate it. I think my light is too bright. Let me turn this down. There we go. That looks a bit better. By the way, can you guys hear the music? There's some like classic rock playing in the background. Do you hear that at all? I'm not sure if that's going through the stream or not. Sounds good in my headset, though. Ew, what is that? This polar bear's got an infection. It might be COVID. Oh, while we were chatting, I did pick up here a really nice indigenous toonie.
Oh,
this
wow.
this is the indigenous one, isn't it? It's beautiful. That's definitely staying in the collection. That's mint fresh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got one in his first box.
There's no way. That's awesome.
Over here.
Holy shit.
I see you, camel toe.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
What?
Talk about beginner's luck. He got a glow-in-the-dark toonie.
Yeah, what? That's crazy.
Wow.
I think I've got, like, almost, well, I've got a whole whack of things. I didn't get the last one that you got, but that's the second color there. And that one, that's the glow-in-the-dark one, right?
And it looks beautiful.
There's a couple scratches on it, but...
No, I mean, it's been around since 2017.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations on your first one.
Man.
I'm a little jealous, but I'm also really happy.
I can't wait to see that baby glow. Was not expecting to get one of those.
Congratulations, that's cool.
Thank you, sir.
And I just realized I still have a nickel on my scope there. I could probably put something else there. Let's see. We'll put a Bill Reed on there.
funny you should mention Bill Reed. The next coin I picked out was a Bill Reed colored, but somebody has almost entirely worn off the color from it.
Really? Like cleaned it, you think?
I don't know whether it was cleaned or scraped or whatever, but it's down to the brass.
Wow. You know, I've heard that some like nail polish remover and stuff like that could just eat away at that paint that they use. Like I think somebody posted in the Canada Coins Discord. By the way, guys, if you have Discord and you want to join us and chat with us sometime, there's a link in the description there for the Discord, the Canada Coins Discord, where everybody always talks about roll hunts. They talk about Canadian coins and everything else. But somebody posted, I think it was Rat Salat posted. Oh no, that was not a Toonie, or was it? It was a coin that was colored, and the color was completely cleaned off it. I don't remember if it was a Toonie or a Looney.
I remember seeing that as well.
I mean, it's entirely possible to remove the paint off these things. I don't know the exact substance that you need to do it, but I know that it's entirely possible.
Wow. Welcome in, Ogre Coins. Thanks for joining, man. Nick, so I'm here, obviously. Hello. And above me is my friend Dan, who I've been doing roll hunts with. And
Hello.
In the Discord up here, you can see there's 3 people chatting. There's me, there's Dan, and that's BWJM, who is the creator of the cameltoetoonies.ca website. Also, Brent is the treasurer for the Waterloo Coin Society. And you'll notice to the, I guess it would be the left of me there in the picture, there is some information about joining. We have international members, and it's only $20 to join for the year, and you can get a $5 off your first membership just using the offer code FERVIDSFINDS. There's more information in the description. Just scroll down a little bit there, and you'll see all that information that you're looking for. There we go. That is a fake. You know what's funny? I come across the outer ring, and that's how I see the fakes before I even see the toe.
It's usually a pretty good telltale sign, but you do need to double check. Anything that you suspect to be counterfeit, look for that camel toe.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, thanks a lot for visiting the website. Glad you're finding it useful.
Sounds like BH Ringer did a couple experiments for science.
Yes, for science.
or we'll call it art, right? Isn't it technically okay to deface currency if it's for art? I'm not really sure what the rules on that. I'm not at a...
Technically speaking, it's never okay to deface currency, coin or paper.
Well, there you go. All right, I am done the 10 rules that I had here, which was the bundle. I've got 20 more rules.
Oh, there's another color.
Oh, nice. That looks like an insulin.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. There we go.
And I just grabbed this. I've never seen this one before either. 1996, 2006.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, is
a little bit.
Churchill?
It's just a little bit different looking bear on the front. Just caught my eye because
that's the Churchill variety.
Okay.
That's the name of the bear, Churchill.
Oh, nice.
Well, I did not know that the bear was called Churchill, so there you go. All right, so I have 20 more rolls here from the Toronto Transit Commission. So these are all machine wrapped. However, they are the good kind of machine wrapped. They're not from ARP or anything else. Oh, look at this ender.
There you go.
That is a
good.
black ring Toonie ender.
Pretty good shape too.
Mm-hmm. Now, here comes the fun part. I hate trying to open these things.
Hey Nick, I I definitely do not recommend licking counterfeit Toonies, or any Toonie for that matter.
Oh, that's the one I wanted.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
By the way, I'm going to be making some of these screwdrivers with my logo on them. And I've got somebody who's going to print them for me to have my channel name right across. And
Oh, nice.
I'm going to ship some of these out. I'd be happy to give you both one of them.
Cool.
Right on. Well, I got another commemorative. This time it's an RCAF, but not colored, just plain.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there only 1 million of those made versus the 2 million for the colored?
That is correct. With the Toonies, that's I think the only exception is the Northern Lights one, but all of the others are 2 million colored to 1 million plain.
Interesting. All right. Let's get these guys opened. I don't really have a good way of doing this, so I'm just taking some forceps, scratching away until I get it started.
BH, congratulations on your 2 rolls of black ring Toonies.
At
Were they the
no
shrink wrap
price.
ones, or were they paper wrap, or were they special wrap?
Speaking of which, Dan, you have some mint roll wrap Toonies, don't you?
Toonies?
Didn't you show me some mint wrapped Toonies? No?
Those were 50-cent pieces.
Oh.
I grabbed a couple of them, yeah, because we thought they were the NIFCs or whatever, because they were
Right.
these green rolls, right from the mint.
He got those from the bank for face value.
And you said they were green paper wraps?
Yep. Yeah, they say mint.ca on them. They're 2023. First year of King George or King Charles.
Was it just like the rolls that Fergut's got here, except green instead of purple?
Ooh.
No, they're like they're decorated. They even have like some gold lettering and stuff on them with like the Canadian Mint logo
It's
and
the
all
official
that.
ones.
50-cent pieces. These are the special wrap rolls.
Yeah.
Barcodes and everything.
Yeah, I'm showing them kind of on my
Where'd you get
cam
them?
there. Just from the bank.
Really?
Yeah, he got them for face value from the bank.
Somebody must have turned them in because they don't get distributed through the bank.
Yep. Actually, I had 5 rolls, but the 3 of them are busted open, so I returned those ones.
That's a pretty crazy find.
Isn't that weird? Somebody must have cashed them in. They would have paid double for them. They would have lost money on that big time.
Oh, really, eh?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining, Ogre. Appreciate you, man. I saw that you joined there. Oh, these ones are going to slow me down big time. There we go. There we go. By the way, would like to see some guesses in chat on how many dollar amount, how much BWJM has hunted in Toonies, and he's been doing it for a couple years. And remember, he is the creator of the CamelToeToonies.ca website. We had a guess of $250,000 so far. I believe that was BH Ringer's guess, and that was not enough. So if you guys in chat want to have a stab at it, we'd like to see what you guys think, how much you think. We also had a guess that it was, I think, 1.2 million. That's too much. So somewhere between 250,000 and 1.25 million. Enjoy your dinner, Ogre Coins.
See you, Ogre. So just for context, this was between 2021 and 2022 when I was actively searching for these camel toe Toonies, and I was going pretty hard at it trying to find them. And during that period, I certainly searched through a lot of Toonies. $325,000. We've got a guess from Nick. $680,000 from Maple Leaf. All right. Well, keep those guesses coming. We'll see what we can narrow it down. I'll tell you all a little.
You guys are
later.
getting closer, but it's more than 325,000 and less than 680,000. You guys are getting really close now. And there
My
is
wife-
oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry. Go ahead.
My wife guessed 550,000.
Okay.
Second guess.
That's very close. That's probably the closest so far. And I did get a colorized here. I got a, I think it's 2024, right? Yeah, 2024
Yep.
RCAF Toonie colorized.
Nice.
That's my first colorized so far out of 11 rolls. Colors. Oh, whoa! I got another one right after it. I had to check the rest in my hand to see if they were all like that.
Nice, nice. I haven't seen a aside from that heavily beat up Bill Reed. I haven't seen a single colored one yet.
And there's another fake. Another camel toe.
Right on. What year?
What
is
year? I think it was a 19. Now I don't know where it is. There it is. You can tell just by looking at it. Oh no, it's the 52 to 2002, the 50 years.
it? Okay. Yep. Yeah, you gotta watch out for
The 17
some of
is
the more difficult to find ones.
that's the 2017, right?
2007 and
Or 7.
2010.
Right.
And then there's the very elusive 2005A. That one's a hard one to find.
Interesting. Nick says he's gone through about $15,000 worth of Toonies. That's what, 15 boxes, Nick? He just
Yeah,
went.
that's 15 boxes. Each box is $1,000.
And Nick has a box of Toonies that he also is going to go through. When I think he said Tuesday. You know what? I took these 2 RCF Toonies out and I didn't put 2 back in. I got to open it up. That's why I leave them off to the side so I know if I've taken anything out of it. That was a close one. I think Nick said on Tuesday or something he's going to go through his Toonies. Is that right, Nick? There we go. Oh, man. Now I'm going to have a hard time getting it in. There's one. I shouldn't say things like that without having some kind of context.
Kids are around.
You and your dirty
Yeah.
mind.
Speaking of which, I gotta go tuck them in. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, man. If anybody here is a Twitch account in the meantime, check the comments below. Please join Dan's link. He's streaming over on Twitch, and drop him a follow. I'd appreciate that, guys. That would be awesome if you could do that. He's just starting out. He's only been roll hunting, I would say maybe a month and a half now, something like that. So he's loving it. He's super addicted to it. So I want to try and give him as much support as we can.
It's loads of fun. Absolutely loads of fun.
I was wondering about that, Nick. I was waiting, but there was so much stuff going on with your giveaway and everything. I didn't want to ask again, kind of a thing. So that's cool. It's a Canon. Okay. I'm not that familiar with that specific Canon. I'm assuming that's a digital SLR, is it? I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Man, it takes me like 3 minutes to get into these rolls now. Should have probably opened them off stream. That's what the smarter one would have done.
Well, I'm going slow because I'm recording what I find in each roll here.
Nice. And there we have our third colored Toonie. It is another RCAF Toonie. Awesome. Thanks for posting that, John. Sorry, what did you say that polar bear was called again?
Churchill.
Churchill. Okay. How's it going, Numismaniac? Thanks for checking in, man. It's good to see you. We are roll hunting toonies. We're trying to, I guess, probably get some commemorative, especially the colored commemorative. You can see Dan, who's in the upper left quadrant there. This is his first ever box of toonies that he's hunting. Actually, he doesn't even have a box. He has 12 rolls. And he already has a colored Northern Lights toonie, the glow-in-the-dark one, on his first roll hunt of toonies. How lucky is that?
That's pretty sweet. I've gone through, what am I up to? I've done 7 rolls so far. I'm going pretty slow, and I haven't got a single decent colored toonie yet. I almost said quarter there.
Churchill, Manitoba. That's cool. That's a cool little story, Numismaniac. There we go. We're getting there.
Yeah, so John, you found 13 2005s. Have you found any 2005A varieties? Do you even know what I'm talking about there?
That's right. There are several varieties of fake toonies, if you can believe it. Which are actually kind of fun to look for because it's almost like a checklist.
So, you know the 2008, I think it's 2008, 2008 Quebec toonies? And if you look at the reverse of it with the fleur-de-lis, they have a serif font on it, where the tips of the letters and whatever have little tiny ticks or serifs on there. If you look at a 2005A counterfeit toonie, all of the text on there is a serif font, unlike any of the actual toonies, which are all non-serif. And I've got images of those up on my website at cameltoetoonies.ca if you want to check those out. Those ones are extremely rare to find.
Yeah, there's some links in the description below. One of the links will take you right to the cameltoetoonies.ca website. And you can see all the information you could even dream of when it comes to fake toonies. Speaking of which, you see what I'm holding in my hand. That is a 2010 fake toonie.
Hey, that's the second most rare version.
With the
still not rare
stretched portrait.
If I didn't already have as many as I'd ever need, I'd ask you to save it for me.
Yeah. I don't save fake toonies. Oh, also in this roll I got a black ring toonie.
Yeehaw.
So that's my first official black ring toonie, even though I know that I have another one back here.
Well, this last roll, the newest coin was a 2017.
The newest one?
The newest coin
Wow.
in the roll was a 2017.
Yeah, that with all the inflated numbers these days, that's actually pretty rare, I would think. Oh, over here. Numismaniac, what? I don't know about that one.
That might not be a good thing.
Nope.
Just saying, you might want to get that checked out. Nick, no, I do not have a YouTube channel. I do not.
But Brent is very active in the Canadian Coins Discord. And you can get that link also in my description if you have Discord. That's what we're actually chatting in above here. You see this little window here where it says Fervid, and now it's highlighted because I'm talking. Dan is above that, and BWJM is in there. And people don't just, they're not just roll hunters in there. There's lots of people in that Discord that collect coins, also world coins. There's lots of things going on in there. It's a really great resource. There's dealers that are in there. So you can get tons and tons of advice. There's lots of people in there.
Oh, there's a boreal forest.
There we go. I like that one, actually. I like the artistry of that one, to be honest with you. I have a really nice one that I've kept. Thank you, Nick.
Did I miss anything interesting?
We got another fake Toonie, and oh, I got a black ring Toonie.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
Your second?
It's no, this is, well, okay, yes, but no. This is the first one I've got from a roll. I still have the one that's in the roll from that I mentioned earlier.
Oh, the ender. Okay.
So technically I have two, but that's the first one that I've actually pulled out of a roll. And there's my second type of colored Toonie, and that is an insulin Toonie,
Nice.
2021. So that's a keeper. That one's in nice shape too.
And did you know that the artist who made that insulin Toonie lives here in Kitchener?
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had him out to one of our Waterloo Coin Society Zoom meetings way back in the pandemic time period. And he talked to us about making a coin and his other coins that he was dealing with and that sort of thing.
Wow, so you had some inside information.
Well, I wouldn't really call it inside information. I mean, the coin had already been
Designed.
produced and released in circulation. To that
Oh,
point.
okay, okay.
It's still pretty cool when we were able to get a coin designer joining us in the club, whether it's in person or even just on Zoom.
It's not too bad, Nick. I'm streaming on YouTube, but I'm also streaming in Discord right now, and so is Dan. And Dan's feed, I'm actually doing a screen cap of him sharing, and that's how I'm bringing it into my OBS. So it's not too bad. I'm assuming, like, I know you kind of maybe live in a remote area, but if you've got, you know, fiber internet, you'll never have a problem with any lag or anything like that. Not from my experience anyway. It's pretty good. But, you know, everybody's experience is a little bit different.
And if you're not using voice or video in Discord, you're not going to have any sort of a bandwidth problem. Just
That's
using
true.
Discord. All it is a text thing.
Yep, that is true. Oh man, I don't even care how that one looks. I'm just gonna fold it in, call it done. So I have, let's see, 5, 10, 15 rolls left. I'm in the same boat as you, Newman's Maniac. I've my first ever stream was yesterday. This is my second ever stream, and I'm just kind of learning everything as I go. Been watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube and asking people for help. Dan's helped me out quite a bit as well.
It's going pretty good so far.
Yeah?
I'm just here for giggles and comedy.
I don't think Discord is that big, scary, bad wolf that everybody thinks it might be. Hey, Starika. How you doing? Thanks for joining, man. We're going through some toonies. Got a few colorized ones so far. Nothing as good as Dan's find on his first ever toonie hunt, who gets a colorized Northern Lights toonie.
That was like my
So
third
jealous.
roll too.
So jealous. Took me 70 rolls to find one. He finds one on
Crazy.
his 3rd roll ever. Sorry, it took me 70 boxes, not 70 rolls.
Well, here's a little bit of trivia that'll make you guys sick to your stomach.
Okay.
Out of all of the rolls that I've gone through of Toonies, which we're still playing that guessing game, by the way, I have found 63 Northern Lights colored coins.
Whoa!
Awesome.
I know somebody put a guess of 425,000, which was super close. I'm getting super close to that number now. I believe that was John Chum, who put in a guess of 425,000. That's so close. I think that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how things go when we get done this, but I was going to say we'll probably see who gets closest within 10,000. But it's a little bit higher than 425,000.
Yeah, keep guessing, folks.
And I really just ripped this one off.
Numismaniac, you are absolutely correct on that. With if there's a coin club in your area, definitely check them out. Join them. Edmonton is a great club. I've listened in on a couple of their Zoom meetings a little while ago, and I know a bunch of the people in that club. But yeah, if you're in an area that has a coin club, check them out, definitely. Even if you're not, there's clubs that meet on Zoom, and you can join with them from around the world. Here in Waterloo, Ontario, the Waterloo Point Society has over 150 members. We've got members from across the country. We've got members in California. We have a director who lives in Nova Scotia, and they all participate to whatever level they want to and are comfortable with. Some of them come out to our monthly coffee house on Zoom or our IBNS Ontario chapter meeting. Everybody reads the newsletter that gets sent out by email, and whenever they're in the area, they pop into our in-person meetings. So yeah, check it out. Find out if there's a coin club in your area, and go see what it is. It's a great way to help out, and well, not help out, but it helps you expand your horizons, learn more about numismatics. It's just best advice I can give to any collector. Join a coin club.
And by the way, the Waterloo Coin Society has some great events hidden inside their, well, not really hidden, but inside their monthly newsletters. There is what's that the puzzle called? Sorry.
Oh, Jigsaw Puzzles.
Jigsaw
it's
Puzzle,
a
thank you.
website. The website itself is called Jiggity. But what we do is we have 5 different chances for you to enter into a draw. If you read our newsletter or read our Facebook members-only discussion page or participate in our online Zoom meeting, or online coffee house rather, or the IBNS Ontario meeting, or even join our Discord channel. There's 5 different opportunities. We'll give you a link to a Jiggity Jigsaw puzzle that you can complete online. You get a completion message at the end of it. Send that in by email or using a special Discord link if you're using the Discord version, and you get entered into a draw. And every month at our meeting, we pick a winner, and you can win a prize.
The monthly auctions are in person only.
Yeah, so how that works, Maple Leaf, is they're limited to members only. You have to be a member to either bid or consign to our auctions. And again, just to clarify, this is for the Waterloo Coin Society. Other clubs may do things differently. But for Waterloo Coin Society, you have to be a member to either bid or consign. And it's all in person only. But if you're remote, you can certainly get a friend or somebody else to bid on your behalf. As a club, we don't facilitate proxy bidding or anything fancy like that, but you can certainly get a friend or a buddy to bid on your behalf, sure.
Brent, can you just say something in chat for me? I want to add you as a moderator. I don't have restrictions right now, but I will eventually, and that will allow you to post links and stuff like that in the future. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, there.
And Dan, if you are available whenever you get a sec, if you could do that too.
Yeah.
There we go.
So aside from Numismaniac, who else here is a member of a local coin club?
Me.
I knew that.
Okay, Nick, we're gonna count. 1. Are you back? I know. Ha ha ha.
I do that all the time when people say, back in a second. Okay, time's up.
Oh, cool. The Calgary Numismatic Society.
That's another great club. Yeah, I've attended a few of their Zoom meetings not too long ago, actually. That's right, the RCNA is coming to Calgary. They're looking forward to that.
I'm adding a bunch of people as moderators. I figured out how to do it. I didn't know until just now.
You're a moderator. You're a moderator.
Yes.
Everybody's a moderator.
Yep. Tom? Tom is great.
Yep.
Brent? You mean Tom?
No, I think he was referring back to Numismaniac, being Tom being the president of the Calgary Club.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Misread. That's why you have to coin roll hunt, Numismaniac.
I have the same problem, but with banknotes. Everything that I can afford, I don't want. Anything that I want, I can't afford.
Brent, do you hear the music through the stream?
That's a negative, sir. But I've got I'm only listening to Discord. I've got the YouTube
Oh,
audio.
okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not going through Discord. You just found the 2004 Canadian $50 bill? How are the volumes? My volume, the Discord volume, the music, is everything okay? Still trying to figure out the best levels to place everything at. You don't want to... Wait, what? You don't want to have to mortgage off my wife in order to get it?
Well, usually people start with mortgaging the house before they get to mortgaging the wife, but
yeah.
I guess to each their own.
Yeah, this playlist is was given to me. Well, Dan found it, and he shared it with me, and I loved it. It's all Canadian classic rock, and I just smashed my camera with the forceps trying to open up this roll. It's crimped really tight.
You don't need one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my last roll here.
You're on your last one?
Yep.
How many you got left, Brent?
I just finished number 10, so I'm halfway through my box.
Okay. Good stuff. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Sounds like I've got everything set pretty good then. I was worried that my mic was a little bit too loud, but I think it's okay.
Newsmaniac needs the building to house his collection. That's a good reason to start with mortgaging the wife first. Wow, these rolls that I got tonight are boring as heck. There's nothing interesting in them.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I'm glad that I've got some colorized toonies, but really I just have the RCAF toonie and one insulin. Knock on wood, though, I really haven't had that many fakes. I'm only at 4. Well, that looks like a Montreal Mint toonie. This is definitely.
Oh,
this is definitely.
yeah.
Look at the locking mechanism.
That certainly looks like a Montreal.
2004.
That's a 2004.
It is.
It fits.
This is
I
only.
think you just found a Montreal Mint.
Yeah, I did. I'm 99% sure of it. As soon as I saw that locking around the core. See if I can pop it out. Nope. But this is only the second ever Montreal Mint toonie that I found. There's something about it. It just looks way different. You can see especially on the edges. Look at the difference between these two.
Yeah. The telltale that I see on that one is usually, well, the locking mechanism, but also it has a very soft rim on that one.
Yep.
Whereas Genuine Coin is a very sharp, defined rim, but on the Montreal Mint is a kind of a soft, it kind of rolls up on the edge there.
Yeah, that's what I have another toonie here. I'm right behind it, side by side. That's what I'm talking about. The difference, how this is more of a straight, flat edge. This one's more rolled looking. And then the core. So, yeah.
Well, set that one aside. There are some die cracks in the Montreal Mint varieties. So check it out. Reference my website and know what to look for.
And then I'm going to take it back to the bank. And get my money back. Yes, it is, Nick. Yes. Nick wasn't here. Brent, would you mind explaining that one more time? When we were talking about the Montreal Mint?
Yeah, so the Montreal Mint, more details are certainly on my website, cameltotoonies.ca. But the Montreal Mint is a bunch of counterfeit toonies that were produced in, I believe, the 2005 or 6 range. They're all dated 2004 and 2005. They were produced by a private token manufacturing outfit in Montreal area. And a whole bunch of them managed to get out to circulation, and you can still find them quite readily in circulation today.
So you can just see, just looking at it, you can tell there's something off about it. And actually, I think I can even see it from here. It looks like there's a die clash here as well, above the bear.
Yeah, could be. I think there might have been something in there. I'd have to look at the website again, but yeah.
I spent a bit of time. I was in Calgary. I had a brain fart there for work. This was just before the holidays, the Christmas holidays. And thanks, BH Ringer. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that. There we go. So the website cameltotoonies.ca is now pinned up in chat there. Thank you, BH. Yeah, I spent some time in Calgary And I was there for a couple weeks, and while I was there, I went to every single bank that I could, trying to do as much roll hunting as possible. All I really did was quarters, though, but when I came home, I think I came home with about $3 in face value silver quarters, which was really, really nice.
That's awesome, Nick. Thanks.
Yeah, I do kind of wish that maybe the government would, you know, provide a little bit more education and information to the banks specifically. Because, you know, there needs to be a little bit of education about these if we ever have any chance or hope of getting them out of circulation. But right now, they're not doing anything, really.
I think I found one over here.
You got a fake one?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Another camel toe. 1952 to 2002?
Yep, that's one
That
of
sound right?
the common ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. There's the big camel toe.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. You got one.
You found
Be
one.
sure to take a good look at it and see if you can identify any die cracks or die clashes, because there's
No.
lots of those things on there.
Really, eh?
Yeah, so set that aside and take a look at the cameltoetoonies.ca website and just follow through the variations at the top of the website, and you can match it up with die cracks and everything else.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Hey, man. How's it going? Thanks for coming back. I would, yeah, Maple Leaf Numismatics. I might be in the fall, and if I am, I will definitely reach out to you, because that would be a lot of fun. For sure. Isaac is hunting moose knuckle Toonie. Okay. To each their own. Isaac has too much of the commemorative toonies. He's just looking for the moose knuckles. Fervid is on the bottom. I am here. Wait. I am here. Hello.
And then there's me. I'm just kind of hiding in the shadows, voice only.
Yep. If you want to see what Brent looks like, you have to come to a meeting. A Waterloo Coin Society meeting. Or a Zoom.
Yeah, you'll see me on the Zoom meetings as well, the coffee house that we have every month. We've also got the IBNS Ontario chapter meeting that's coming up this Thursday. You can find more info at ibnsontario.ca.
Okay, Isaac, I'll take a look at that in a bit. Ooh, this is a pristine one. Ooh, I'm keeping this one for sure.
That looks nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a keeper. It's not colorized, but that's okay. These only have 1 million of them. Wait, are you kidding me? I did not think I had a... You know, nobody likes to hear their own voice, right? That's funny. And there's another fake. That's 5. 5 camel toes and 1 Montreal.
Right on. Which one you got? What year is it?
It is a 2005.
There you go. Set it aside. See what defects you got on it later.
Amon, Isaac is ISO, yes. Ooh, this is a really nice armistice, too. Look at that. Mirror finish.
Ah, nice. The colored ones are hard to find.
I have one really nice colored one that I think I'm actually going to pair with this one. That's a beauty. 2 good ones in this one, in this roll. Dan's gone quiet. Oh, hey, this is the obverse of the Northern Lights Toonie. Let's see if it's colorized.
Oh.
I recognize the maple leaf, the 150 years maple leaf logo. Let's see. Come on, color. Come on, color. Oh, no color.
No, no.
Have fun studying, I guess, I'm on. When do you go back home? I know you were saying that you're leaving soon, because I've got a bunch of coins to send you. Alright, I need 3 for this roll. 1, 2, 3, and I'll keep those ones over there.
Just rechecking all these again for any fakes.
Yeah, now that you know what they look like.
Yeah, a little bit better anyways.
I just found a Churchill 2006.
There's a question for you in chat there, Brent.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that now here. How many proof Toonies did I find? Not many, but I think I found a few. Definitely single digits. It's not like they were jumping out of every roll or anything.
This is funny. I'm bringing 2 worlds together here. I have my YouTube friends and and my Discord friends, and they're all coming in together.
Who knew you had so many friends?
I don't know. It's probably just because of the shirt. There.
That's what did it for me, honestly.
I figured. Well, that is a fake one. 2004.
Yeah, that looks like another fake. And here I am. I have gone through, what am I up to? What, 11 rolls now? Nothing. Actually, I think 13 rolls. No counterfeits at all. But also no colored. These must have been searched by somebody already.
So you think they kept the Toonies, probably, the fake ones? I don't know a lot of people that keep them.
Out or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Man, you did not have any luck today with that.
No, this is a bummer box. Oh, is that another fake?
For me, no.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at your YouTube stream. Oh, wow, that is a time delay because I'm just now seeing on YouTube.
Yeah, the 2004? Yep. Yeah, there's a good 10 seconds or something delay.
Yeah.
It varies.
Both Discord up on my screen and YouTube, and I have this nasty habit of looking at the YouTube stream, and then wondering why on earth you're talking about this, but you're showing that.
Gotcha.
And then I realize, oh wait, that's because I'm an idiot and I'm looking at YouTube.
Numismaniac, a bunch of us are in the Discord. It's just easier for us to chat, but you know, there's also a Facebook group as well for the Coin Society that a lot of people use as well. It's just another medium for showing pictures and chatting and everything else. Just depends on where you want to go. Oh my gosh. And now he's bringing in the dad jokes. I argued with a cashier last month. She had a real counterfeit.
Oh, here we go.
Ba-dum-bum. Come on, come on. I've already ripped one of these rolls on purpose, just shredded it. I've got a bunch of paper rolls just in case. Alright. What's this say? I went to my first concert last night. Saw the Irish Rovers. Yes, they're still alive, and yes, thousands of us are. We're all baby boomers and Gen X. First concert, huh? And there is another insulin Toonie.
Right on.
Nice.
So, John, what should you do with your camel toe toonies? My suggestion, bring them back to your bank, preferably the one that you got them from, and say, listen, I got these from you. I came in here last Thursday to get a bunch of toonies. These are what I found in the rolls. They're counterfeit. Explain to them how to identify that they're counterfeit. Feel free to bring up my website on your phone or something and show them that, and see if they'll take them back. It can be hit or miss. They don't have any obligation to refund you. They could treat it just like a hot potato and say, prove that you got it from us, which you'll have quite a tough time doing. But a lot of them are fairly good about it, and they'll just swap out for some good teas.
And Brent's website has been covered by the media as well. There's a lot of articles that link back to like CBC websites and some radio shows and things like that. There's lots. And there is another one, 2006.
Wow, you are just pulling them all out tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, that's 8.
Wow.
And I want to point out that all 8 of these came from the transit box only. The bundle that I had that was separate did not have any. Yeah, there's a very big possibility, that is the reality, Nick, that they may just take them and confiscate them. That happened to somebody here in chat. Might be worthwhile just to mention it first before bringing them to the bank and just see what they say. And go from there. It's different, wherever you go. So always err on the side of caution when it comes to that. Just be careful. Especially if you've got a whole bunch of them that might be really bad.
But I should definitely mention that it is illegal to possess counterfeit coins. So you will not hear me recommend collecting them. It is definitely a crime in the Criminal Code of Canada to possess counterfeit money. So my suggestion is do the right thing, bring it back to your bank. If they're not going to take them back and they're not going to confiscate them, try a different branch. Bring it to a different bank. That's probably the best way to go about it. You can also bring them into your local police department. They're probably going to look at you like you've got 3 heads, but you can also bring it into them as well.
Next time I do this, I'm going to open all these types of rolls first.
There you go.
They're a pain, eh?
Let's speed it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. There's another one. I didn't even look at the toe. I saw it from the ring. Number 9. 2004.
Wow. Well, I mean, you're getting them straight from TTC. TTC's clearly not filtering these things out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's straight from Toronto, so you're going to get them from the source.
There's
Is
another
that
one.
one.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Back to back. Number 10. 1996.
How many rolls have you gone through in that box so far?
15.
Wow.
And 10 fake toonies.
Yeah, you're almost getting 1 per roll.
Almost 1 per roll, yep.
Wow.
Oh, this is a nice one. The non-colorized. This is the first non-colorized RCF Toonie I've gotten. I have 3 colorized and 1 non-colorized. That's a good one. Keep that one. You're okay with breaking the law, Starika? Alright, let's get these back in here. Yes, they definitely saw me coming. Those fakes heard me complaining about it. At one point in time, I did a box, or sorry, yeah, a box hunt of 3 boxes. And I have pictures in the Discord. I don't remember exactly how many it was, but there was just a mound of fake Toonies. Probably, I think, 30 or something fake Toonies. There was a lot. There was absolutely a lot. Way more than a full roll. And I brought them back to the bank. Come on, I'm ripping it. Don't rip. Do you find any more, Dan?
Just the one so far.
I once opened up a box and found, I think, 60 counterfeits in a single box.
Holy smokes.
60 counterfeits in a single box. I ended up bringing them back to the bank that I got them from. And I decided to play hardball. And right there at the bank, I called the police.
Holy
and
cow.
asked the police to come in and seize the coins and do a proper report and pass it up the chain and so on and so forth. And I got the bank to agree to reimburse me half of the value of the coins right then and there. And if the RCMP came back and said that the coins were counterfeit, they would refund the whole amount. And if they came back and said that the coins were real, I would get the coins back from the police because they're not going to keep them if they're real. And we'd have to sort that out at that point. But I knew full well that they were fake, and I'd never get those coins back. But it eventually did take a little while, but I got the full reimbursement back from them. And you have another fake.
Yep, number 11.
Jeez, you're on a roll.
Not necessarily a good roll, but bump. I forgot Starika is in the US, so yeah, it obviously doesn't matter to you if you have fake Toonies or not.
Now, if you've just got a small quantity of fake Toonies, I don't think there's any police officer in the country that's going to care. They've got much better things to do. But, I mean, if you get one on a bit of a crusade, then, yeah, absolutely. But if you've got a significant amount of fake Toonies, you could be setting yourself up for a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I could imagine. Probably just never best to advertise it, period, if you plan on keeping any of them. I personally do not have any. I mean, I guess I wouldn't, after what I just said, I wouldn't tell you if I did, but I don't have any. I don't really care about them to keep them, to be honest. I've got no reason.
Oh, my first actual colored Toonie.
Okay, finally.
2023 Riopel.
Well, that's a decent one. I don't have that. I mean, I don't have it in this roll or hunt. Yeah, the Riopel is a nice one. It's a nice looking one. This is not going to open. Let's try this side. There we go. Now it's starting to open. Now we're cooking with gas. Wait, no, it's stuck on that lip. There we go. Got her.
So I got a question for chat. Yesterday was Pi Day. Who doesn't know what Pi Day is? And for those of you who do know what Pi Day is, what did you do to celebrate?
I opened up 3.14 rolls of Toonies yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, I I see what you did there.
Oh, this is a nice Vimy Ridge, Toonie. I like it. I'm keeping it. Some of these non-colorized ones I'm getting are in pretty good shape. Keeping it. There's another one. What am I at now? 12.
Wow.
Jeez. What year? What year? You keep putting it away so quick.
96.
Alright. You gotta watch for those tougher ones to find in the 2005A.
Hey, Blockus. How you doing, bud? Rained all morning. Did you get a chance to go out in the afternoon? It seemed to be a bit better weather-wise in the afternoon. I bet you're liking the fact that most of the snow's gone now. You can probably get around on your e-bike, your e-scooter.
Oh, Pinky, what's up, buddy?
Kitty! Kitty!
Anytime. Hey, you gonna look through some coins, buddy, or what?
Come on. Okay. I'm starting to get this. There's a side that will open, there's a side that will not open. I mean, I could just cut it open, but I want to reuse them.
Okay.
I find it's easier just to re-roll them in new rolls. So
Well, I have some,
just
but
slice
I'm
the things open or crack them on the edge of the desk.
too much of a cheapskate.
Well, you see, funny story with that. Like back in the day when I was going through all these Toonie rolls, I would be asking the branches, you know, do you have any paper wrappers for Toonies? And every once in a while they'd give me like this little tiny stack of like 5 or 10 of them. And I'd be getting a box of like 20 rolls. And I'd be like, yeah, that doesn't help. Is there more? No, that's all we can do. But I went into another branch one day, one that I don't normally go to. And I asked them a question, and they said, well, how many would you like? And I said, well, how many can I have? Lots. And then she went over to a cabinet, pulled out a box, thunk, right down on the counter,
Whoa.
and said, here you go.
Wow.
And my jaw just kind of hit the floor, and I was like, okay, great.
Really? The whole
There's
box?
a few thousand in there.
Oh my gosh.
They're the flat ones that you kind of have to pop open and slide the coins in. But those are the ones I prefer. Those are the exact ones that I wanted, right? So I was
Nice.
just a kid in a candy store when I saw all that. I was like, yes, thank you. I still have tons of them left.
This is the stack that I have. Got some nickels. There's my toonies, and I've got some quarters, and I'm actually getting low on the quarter ones there. I'll put them in here. See them a little bit better.
No, I got tons of that stuff.
So I try to keep them up. I'm getting a little low, especially on the dimes. I keep getting
those are the wrappers I like the best.
Yeah. I keep getting plus they store nice, right? But
Yeah, exactly. They're space efficient.
yeah. Every time I get a box of dimes lately, I'm just getting like half of it is full of plastic. And the plastic rollers.
I hate the plastic rollers.
So like they're all taped and everything else, and you know, like I open them up and then like I have to fight with it to get them back in, and I just the hell with it. So I've been using all those paper ones. I actually have a box here.
Oh, another colored one. This is the Summit Series 2022.
Oh, nice.
I have a box
I
here.
haven't seen that one in circulation yet.
And this one, yep, this one here is also half full of all plastic wraps.
Yeah, those plastic ones are annoying. They don't hold together very well. They're hard to reseal once they've been used for the first time already. and a lot of the time they don't contain the right number of coins anyways.
No. Well, I haven't gone through that box yet. I had 2 boxes to go through today. I went through one of them, and I got skunked on it. There was nothing in it. Plastic wrap dimes, yep. But, you know, I often visit 2 or 3 banks every single day, just depending on, you know, if I can get everything I'm looking for in that day. And I'll just ask them. I'm like, hey, can I grab a handful of this or that? They're like, sure. They don't care. Even banks I don't even go to very often, I'll ask them, they'll give it to me. You just gotta ask for it. Yeah, I don't really do much for dimes. I just have a tray, a screw tray with a magnetic bottom, and I just pour all my dimes down on the ground. I actually made a video of it. If you look for my dime hunt video, and I go into a full explanation about how I hunt dimes. But yeah, essentially I just throw them all down here. I'll break them up into 2 smaller piles, and then I'll take my screw tray, flip it upside down. It'll pick up all of the non-silver dimes. And then I'll do that to both piles, and US and silver will stay on my mat. And then, yeah. The USD is nothing? What do you mean? It's no different than finding US quarters. You know, you get enough of them. I have a full box of USD dimes. Still a $1.40 is pretty much the exchange rate. So it's something. I wouldn't say it's nothing. You got
I get
bunch
a better
of silver
percentage
today. Oh, you mean from your LCS, or did you get silver from coin roll hunting? If you got it from coin roll hunting, congrats. That's awesome. I don't even know if the casino will take it and give you an exchange for it.
I tried bringing a bunch of US to the casino in Buffalo a few months ago, and they just said, no, we're not going to take it. Use the Coinstar machine over there. Is that another counterfeit?
Yep, number 13.
Oh, boy. Okay, you know what my question's going to be.
Yep.
There you go.
What year is it?
You're learning!
Yep. 2006.
But yeah, that casino in Buffalo didn't want to touch my coins. They were all rolled and everything, but they said, nope, use the Coinstar machine over there.
That sucks. You go through all the time of rolling it all, and then they're expecting you to just unroll it, throw it in a Coinstar, and lose 15% or 18% or whatever. Yeah, when you told... I used to dump all my US coins on Brent, and he would bring it over. And I felt so bad when you told me that story. I'm like, man, like, that's not even worth your time. Having to spend it all in grocery stores or, you know, wherever you're going. I was like, oh, man, I felt so terrible.
It was a pain in the butt to get rid of that stuff, I tell you.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that you had a couple boxes worth.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had a full box of quarters, and I think at least another box that was almost full of assorted rolls.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a friend now.
I got another colored.
Oh, which one did you get this time?
Hang on, let me get through it here.
Last roll mojo.
This is the, how do you pronounce this? Nunungat? The Nunungat
Oh, yeah.
ones? Brand new 2024.
Yep.
So, Isaac, you said Woodbine Casino, no problem, took your coin. Is that U.S. coin or Canadian coin?
Yeah, that's nice, Nick. I have
Yeah, if you've got an account with a bank down there in the States, you can bring your coin to the bank and they'll usually swap it out no problem. I was able to get rid of a couple of rolls that way, but most banks wouldn't really want to touch it. Okay, Woodbine took Canadian coin. Yeah, they'll probably take Canadian coin, but I don't think they would do. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they'd do anything with U.S.
Yeah, they would take it for face value probably. But banks take it for face value, so why waste your time going to the casino? Yeah, we were talking about exchanging U.S. coinage with the exchange rate. And I actually have a contact now in Ann Arbor, but I haven't been out there yet. I just got my passport done. Who said that he didn't care. I could just bring all the stuff, all the coins I wanted to him, and he would... I just have to buy him a beer, I guess, and then he would just go to his bank with it all and exchange it for notes, and then I could bring the notes back to Canada and get the exchange rate.
Yeah, that works. I usually just dump it into my U.S. dollar account here in Canada.
Well, they still won't take a... Oh, you... Okay, yeah, the notes.
Yeah, the notes.
Yeah,
they won't take the coin, but the notes,
yeah.
yes.
Yep. That's it. I am done.
Finished?
I'm just wrapping up this roll, and then I got 3 more, and then I'll be done.
Nice. That should be just enough time for me to do a little bit of a recap on the finds. Yeah.
And then we can pull back the curtain and tell people how many rolls of Toonies I've gone through.
Yeah.
So for anybody who's just joined us recently, we're playing a little game, guessing how many rolls of Toonies, or actually I think the question was, what is the total dollar value of all of the Toonies that I searched in 2021, 2022, as I was looking pretty hard for the counterfeit camel toe Toonies. And Perfect, what are our closest guesses right now at this point?
John Chum guessed 425,000. That is the closest guess so far.
Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess.
The true amount is above that. It's more than 425. But it's less than 600,000 that somebody else guessed earlier. I think somebody actually guessed 500 and something too. It's less than that. So it's really close to 425, but more than that. Oh, you must be tired, BH. You didn't go to sleep at all? You've been up for 24 hours? Isaac, we weren't really looking for variations, so I don't know. Sorry. We were just looking for colored. And we happened to stumble across the fakes as well, but we weren't really looking for them actively. 500.
That's oddly specific,
yeah.
Isaac.
Costa Rica's the closest now. Costa Rica is the closest. Is Costa Rica within 10,000?
Let me check the actual number here, and I'll tell you. No, not within 10,000.
Okay. The guess has to be within 10,000, and 432 is close, but not enough. And I'm going through a recap right now of the Toonies that I did find. Is this the one that you were saying that you had gotten? I think... maybe? Oh, you said Nunavut, right?
Yeah, the 2024. That's the 2022
yeah, it's 23.
Indigenous Peoples Day Toonie.
2023, yeah. Any more guesses? Any more guesses? 450,000? I think that's within 10,000.
Actually, no.
No?
It's not. No, it's not.
Is it more or less than
I mean,
450?
It's really close. It's really close, but it's not within 10,000.
Is it more or less than 450,000?
More.
It's more than 450,000.
Oh, hey, I got a black ring, Toonie. Yeah.
There you go. I had 2 black ring toonies, but one had a severe case of Ring of Death, so it went back. But here it is. Here's the good one that I got.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
starting to keep these a little bit more now. They just released the mintages. Oh, I think Starika's got it definitely now. 466,000. I think I remember the number.
That's within 10K.
Yep.
That's within 10K.
So what's the true number there, Brent?
$464,000.
Wow.
So think about that for a minute. 464 boxes of toonies that he's hunted. Well, technically now, wouldn't it be 465?
Yeah, today is box number 465.
465. So, I have something for Starika. I didn't say that this was going to be a contest, but here it is. I have a $2 note, a $2 US note, and in the spirit of toonies, I have a $2 Canadian note as well, in crisp condition.
Oh.
And
Awesome.
Starika gets both of them for guessing within $10,000.
Congrats.
Way to go.
So Starika,
Congratulations, Starika.
send me an email. You can find my email address at the top there in the ticker. Congratulations. You win $2 notes. One from the US and one from Canada.
Congrats.
Good job. Within 100,000.
Blockus is asking a question. How many mint sealed boxes have you got? Well, since I was looking for counterfeit toonies, if I ever got a mint sealed box from the bank, I would almost always have turned it around and given it right back. Because they would have all been, 2022 polar bears or whatever, right? Now, if they were commemoratives, that was a different story. In case in point, I walked into a bank in Kincardine, Ontario, back in either one of those years. I don't remember which one. Doesn't matter either. And asked for a couple boxes of toonies, and as I was seeing them pull them out of the little safe that they got there, I saw one with a sticker on it, and I was like, wait, can I have that one specifically? And they looked at me like I had 3 heads, and said, sure, it's another box of toonies to them. Turned out it was a box full of, 2019 D-Days. Mixed rolls of 2019
Wow.
D-Days.
Wow.
That's crazy. So that would have been those Citrix Systems stamped boxes, I'm assuming.
Yep, that was the one.
Because they seem to all funnel through that, through there, sorry. I'm just doing a recap here of all the toonies that I've saved. Thank you, BH Ringer. I appreciate you.
And then I think one day I was in Toronto, just for whatever reason, I stopped in at a bank, asked them for some toonies. I couldn't get a full box from them, but I think they gave me a half box full of, what was it? It was the Bill Reeds. It was a half box full of Bill Reed toonies. Again, all
Whoa.
mixed rolls.
I think they always come mixed from the mint, right?
Yes. Yeah. The only time you're going to get straight rolls of colored or plain
Is if it's
special wrap rolls.
the special wrap rolls, yeah. Just one second.
Aside from Dan getting a few of them 50-cent pieces from the bank, you're not going to see the special wrap rolls in the bank.
All right, sorry about that. So speaking of, here is what those look like.
Yeah, so there's actually, you probably know this, but there's two different kinds of mint rolls.
Mm-hmm.
You can get this kind, shrink wrap is what they're called, or they'll look identical to some of the other rolls that you were just opening up all night long. And they'll be the paper wrap rolls. And they're just as valid as being mint rolls. So the mint in Winnipeg has two different machines that wrap up coins, or at least two different types of machines. I don't know whether it's exactly two machines. They have two different types of machines that roll coins. One of them uses the shrink wrap format, the other uses paper.
Oh. I have not seen a colorized Toonie set with the paper. I've only ever seen it either with, well, I mean, obviously, you know, the official ones that come with, you know, that you can buy from the Mint's website, and I've seen these plastic ones as well.
Yeah, no, I've got a bunch of them here.
Yeah. Thank you, BH. I fixed that. Yeah, so Starika, yeah, make sure you put that at in there. Somewhere, but I don't know where right this second. I also have some Black Ring Toonies as well. You might remember I had posted in the Discord there the bundle of plastic Black Ring Toonies. Actually, I think I sent you one, didn't I? Or would I?
Yeah, I think I got a couple off you.
Yeah, yeah. So cool.
And that was before I got a whole 2 boxes of special wrap Black Ring Toonies from a local dealer for our Quarterly Coin Society coin exchanges that we've been doing.
Nice. So Dan, do you want to share some of your finds from the hunt? What did you get?
Yeah, I got 2 of the black rings,
Nice.
and then I got the colored insulin,
cool.
the colored Bill Reed, then the big score, the colored Northern Lights.
Oh man, so
Yeah.
jealous.
A few of the non-colored varieties to match that, and then I got the Nunavut. Is that the Winston Churchill? The Quebec commemorative.
Winston Churchill.
The
Oh,
Winston
you mean
Churchill.
The Churchill
one?
bear.
Polar bear one, yeah.
Yeah,
Churchill
that's
bear,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, that's the 2006. We just call him Churchill.
Churchill bears, okay.
Yeah.
Boreal Forest. I think I got them in order of their mintage too. I think I got the entire 1812 set, right? 20. Where does it start at? 2013 through 2016, right? So all those non-colors. I don't think there's a colorized version of those, right?
Sorry, what are you talking about?
He's talking about the Remembrance Toonies, I believe.
Right? The 18.
There's no color.
1812.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? 1812.
The Follow Me Daddy.
20. There's 20.
Okay.
They all look
there's
very
a-
similar.
Mm-hmm.
2013 through 2017.
There's a 2014 Wait For Me Daddy. 2015 Flanders Fields.
Yep.
2016 is Battle of the Atlantic, and 2017 is Vimy.
Yep.
2018 is Armistice.
Yep.
19 is D-Day. And then we do 2020 Victory, and that's kind of where it petered out.
So then I got everything except
Nice.
the D-Day one.
Sweet.
Pretty good score.
Very good score.
Yeah.
We need to get you an album.
How about yourself?
Yeah, I don't have a Toonie album. You're right.
Oh no.
Nope. You mean how? I just went through all mine here.
All the
ones that I got.
Looking at them there.
Yeah. I just wasn't announcing it because we were talking it, but yeah, I went through all of them
Yeah.
here. You say you didn't get an armistice?
No, I got the armistice. Yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. There is
And
a
even
colorized
the,
version of that one.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get that.
Hi, JJ.
And the 50-year, the hockey one too. What is it? Which year is this one? 2022.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Summit Series.
Summit Series. So there's a colorized version of that, which I haven't
Yep.
seen yet too.
Well, you did really good for your first box.
Yeah, not
Good
bad.
stuff. Yeah. I want to do them again sometime. Some more Toonies.
Yeah. I'll have to keep the ones I don't have, and then yeah, there's a few more of the colorized ones I don't have yet. So
Yeah, I
I'm
have
gonna look out for.
a bunch saved of Toonies, but I just need to, like... I haven't bought an album for them. Wait, this might be my pennies. Yes, my pennies. Look at all these uncirculated pennies that I got from the bank, but they're all newer ones. They're not copper. I've really got no use for them. I'm probably just going to send them back to the bank. But I got a whole tub of uncirculated pennies. But that's not what I meant to grab.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I've put
from-
a few varieties in there, like the P's and no P's, magnetics and non-magnetics and stuff like that.
Yeah, the 2006, 2005. I've searched for all those already. There's none of those varieties in here, in that tub. I have actually two 2006 no P, no logo magnetics now. I got another one. There's the one you were just talking about, Dan.
Yeah, I wanna get that one.
These are all
Probably my
mixed
favorite.
bags, but
Yeah.
I need to do something else with them because right now I just got them in bags. I need to display them. I don't know why I have that Looney in there, but I do.
Is that Phil Esposito on the front? Is that who that is?
Oh, you know, I really don't know, but I do know
Yeah.
that that's from a picture. So it could be.
Summit Series, yeah. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
That's a wicked looking one.
Now I've got coins everywhere. I got this bag of mixed coins I haven't gone through yet. They're all, I think, well, there's a 1 pound. I don't even think they make these anymore, do they?
No, they didn't. They, well, funny story. They were highly counterfeited
Okay.
to a rate of about 1 in 10 in the UK. And I think they stopped producing them in the mid-2010s. And I think by about 2017, or maybe they were all 2018s, they reissued a brand new $1 1 pound coin that's now bimetallic.
Oh.
And they replaced their entire 1 pound circulation with these new coins.
So chat's saying that it's Phil Esposito and Bobby Orr.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see this before? This is a 2000 knowledge Toonie ring with a core that's backwards, and from 1999 it's the None of It core from 99. But the outer ring is from 2000.
That was your Frankenstein coin that you found.
It's my
yesterday, right? Or that
Frankenstein.
you showed me yesterday.
Yep. I just got this on Friday or Thursday, one of the 2 days, I can't remember which. But when we found it, we were both like, what is this?
What is it? Yeah.
Whoever took it out and put it back in, they did a really darn good job because there's no bends in the coin or anything. I don't know how it really works, but...
And then I come around and completely burst your bubble.
No. That's okay. That's awesome, Nick. I think everybody here is already subscribed to Nick's channel, but if you're not, please visit his channel, and you can go ahead and put your channel in chat there, Nick. Give him a follow. He's 12 away from 3.6k followers. 12 away. Let's see if we can get a couple more people here to follow on Nick's channel and get him a little bit closer. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Yes.
I'm all done.
I'm just packing up the last roll here that I got.
Sweet. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I don't know, does Dan or Brent, do you guys have anything to say? Anything else you wanted to add?
That was a really good time. Learned a lot. Learned that there's a lot I got to look out for. So, especially with the fake. So, a lot to keep my eye out for. And yeah.
Always lots of fun. Great time doing this with you guys. And yeah, always lots of stuff to learn about counterfeit toonies. Check out cameltoetoonies.ca, everyone, and learn all you need to know about this stuff. Join the Canada Coins Discord server. And if you want to check out the Waterloo Coin Society, you can head over to waterloocoinsociety.com. And if you'd like to join, you can do so with the offer code FURBIDSFINES and save $5 off your first year of membership.
Cool.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Great job, guys. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. I really appreciate your support. I'm obviously brand new to streaming and everything else, and you know, you guys, this community is really amazing, and I always really appreciate all the support that everybody gives, not just to me, but to the community in general. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have an awesome night. We'll see you
Thanks for hanging
later.
out.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.